Hello friends, Note 8, OnePlus 5 and iPhone 8 Plus are three great flagship smartphones of 2017. They all are great, but they will also fall short in few aspects when compared between each other. How do they hold against the real life needs? It is time to find out. We will be estimating points between 1 to 3 for each category, where 1 being the lowest and 3 being the highest. Easiest to hold. iPhone 8 Plus is difficult to hold due to its wider dimension. This is the widest among all three smartphones. Note 8 is comparatively easier to hold than iPhone 8 Plus despite being the biggest among all three smartphones. OnePlus 5 is the easiest to hold as this is the slimmest and smallest smartphone. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points. Note 8 falls on the next category and iPhone 8 Plus gets the lowest point in easiest to hold category. Pocket friendliness. OnePlus 5 is the best pocket friendly smartphone when compared with Note 8 and iPhone 8 Plus. It does not stick outside the pocket and it is easier to carry this around. iPhone 8 Plus pocket friendliness is decent. It is not as good as OnePlus 5, but this is still manageable. Note 8 has the lowest pocket friendliness due to its massive size. There is a good chunk of the phone sticking outside the pocket. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points for pocket friendliness due to its decent overall dimension. iPhone 8 Plus gets the average points and Note 8 gets the lowest in pocket friendliness category. Single hand operation. OnePlus 5 is the perfect single-handed phone. We can reach end to end of the display with just one hand. iPhone 8 Plus is manageable with one hand. There is some difficulty in reaching edge to edge of the display, but it is still not bad. It is not possible to reach Note 8 screen edge to edge with one hand. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points followed by iPhone 8 Plus. Note 8 gets the lowest points. Minimal case friendly. It is not a big deal, but this is still important on how big the camera bump is when measuring overall dimension of a smartphone. If the bump is big and if the phone falls down, the camera will be the first to get hit. Thus, slim case may not be an ideal option as the camera will protrude beyond the case. iPhone 8 Plus has the biggest bump among all three, OnePlus 5 has moderate bump and Note 8 has no bump. Note 8 gets the highest points followed by OnePlus 5 and iPhone 8 Plus gets the lowest points. Easiest to unlock with fingerprint. Unlocking a phone faster is vital. OnePlus 5 fingerprint scanner is the best as it recognizes touch and immediately starts scanning. iPhone 8 Plus fingerprint unlock is moderate as it does not recognize just touch. User has to pressure touch for the fingerprint scanner to unlock. Note 8 fingerprint scanner is as good as OnePlus 5, but the location of the fingerprint scanner makes it difficult to reach. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points for fingerprint friendliness, iPhone 8 Plus gets the average points, and Note 8 gets the lowest. Camera launch shortcut. All three phones can launch camera from lock screen, but it is not possible to always launch camera from screen and it is ideal to have a shortcut. Both OnePlus 5 and Note 8 can launch camera by double pressing power button. OnePlus 5 has an additional advantage of gesture camera launch as well. There is no shortcut available in iPhone 8 Plus. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points, Note 8 gets the average points and iPhone 8 Plus gets the lowest. Inbuilt activity tracker. This has become a basic requirement in flagship smartphone over the past couple of years due to increase in health awareness. Note 8 is the best among all three smartphones as it also has a dedicated heart rate sensor. iPhone 8 Plus also has activity tracker, but it is not as granular as Note 8, or rather it depends on additional accessories. OnePlus 5 does not have an inbuilt activity tracker. Note 8 gets the highest points in activity tracker category, iPhone 8 Plus gets the average points and OnePlus 5 gets the lowest points. Wireless charging. This has become a necessity from a luxury feature. Note 8 has fast wireless charging. iPhone 8 Plus does support wireless charging, but it is not fast charging. However, It only needs software patch release to enable fast charging, and it does not need any hardware changes. OnePlus 5 does not support wireless charging. Note 8 gets the highest points in wireless charging category, iPhone 8 Plus gets the average points, and OnePlus 5 gets the lowest points. Direct light visibility. The screen should be visible in any lighting. Note 8 has the highest direct light visibility due to its Super AMOLED screen. iPhone 8 Plus also has the best visibility in direct light due to its True Tone display option. OnePlus 5 is not as good as Note 8 or iPhone 8 Plus with direct light visibility, but it is still decent. From the points perspective, Note 8 and iPhone 8 Plus has good direct light visibility, and thus they both get maximum points. OnePlus 5 gets the average points. Pleasant to eyes in darkness. All three smartphones have different ways of making display pleasant for eyes in darkness. Note 8 has customizable blue light filter, which is similar to iPhone 8 Plus night shift option. OnePlus 5 is one step ahead in this feature with a dedicated reading mode. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points. Note 8 and iPhone 8 Plus are at the same level and gets average points. Storage options. It goes without saying, out of all three smartphones, Note 8 is the only phone to have an SD card slot. Note 8 gets the highest points and iPhone 8 Plus gets the average points, as it at least has a 256GB variant. OnePlus 5 gets the lowest points since it does not support an SD card, and at the same time the highest variant available only has 128GB inbuilt storage. Speaker quality. iPhone 8 Plus has the best speaker among all three smartphones. OnePlus 5 is louder and crispier than Note 8 speaker. Note 8 speaker is not that great due to IP68 rating. iPhone 8 Plus gets the highest points, OnePlus 5 gets the second highest points, and Note 8 gets the lowest in speaker quality. Dust and water resistance. Note 8 gets the highest points in dust and water resistance. This has IP68 certification, which makes this phone waterproof till 1.5 meter for 30 minutes. iPhone 8 Plus gets the next highest score, which is waterproof till 1 meter for 30 minutes. OnePlus 5 does not have any dust or water resistant certification, and it gets the lowest points. Body to screen ratio. Note 8 gets the highest points with 6.3-inch display with 83.2% screen to body ratio. OnePlus 5 gets the second highest points with 5.5-inch display with 73% screen to body ratio. iPhone 8 Plus gets the lowest points with 5.5-inch display with 67.4% screen to body ratio. Notification light. Both Note 8 and OnePlus 5 has notification LED. iPhone 8 Plus does not have any notification lights. OnePlus 5 gets the highest points for granular custom LED notification options. Note 8 gets the second highest, and iPhone 8 Plus gets the lowest points. All three smartphones are equally good. It depends on which of these options are important and how perfect it should be for the consumers. Dear friends, please click on thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to support this channel and stay tuned with the real tech reviews.